Rabindranath Tagore was born on 25th Boishak, 1268 in the Bengali calendar, corresponding to a Monday in 1861 CE, at the Jurasunko Thakur Bari in Kolkata. His father was Rabindranath Tagore, 1817 to 1905, a spiritual leader of the Brahmo religion, and his mother was Sarada Sundari Devi, 1826 to 1875. Rabindranath was the 14th child of his parents. The Tagore family of Jurasunko was a pioneer of the Brahmo Adi Dharma movement. In 1875, when Rabindranath was just 14 years old, his mother passed away. His father, Rabindranath, was often away from home due to his passion for traveling. So despite being born into a wealthy family, Rabindranath's childhood was mostly spent under the supervision of servants. During his early years, he briefly attended Oriental Seminary, Normal School, Bengal Academy, and St. Xavier's Collegiate School in Kolkata. However, due to his disinterest in formal education, he was primarily educated at home by private tutors. He felt more at ease wandering around in the natural surroundings of their garden houses in Jurasunko, Bolpur, and Punahati. On February 6, 1873, at the age of 12, Rabindranath's Upanayan, a sacred thread ceremony, was held. Soon after, he accompanied his father on a country tour. They first visited Santiniketan. Then they spent some time in Amritsar, Punjab, where he observed Sikh worship practices. Finally, Rabindranath and his son went to Baroda, near the hill town of Dalhousie in present-day Himachal Pradesh, India. At the Baroda bungalow, Rabindranath began to receive regular lessons from his father in Sanskrit grammar, English, astronomy, general science, and history. Rabindranath also encouraged him to read biographies of notable individuals, classical Sanskrit poetry, and drama by Kalidasa, and the Upanishads. In 1877, several significant works by young Rabindranath were published in the Bharati magazine. These included a critique of Michael Madhusudan Dutt's Meghnad Kavya the Banusingha Thakur, Padavali and two stories titled Bikarini and Karuna. Among these, Banusingha Thakur Padavali is especially noteworthy. These poems, written under the pseudonym Banusingha, were modeled after devotional verses about Radha and Krishna. Rabindranath's Bikarini, 1877, is considered the first short story in Bengali literature. In 1878, his first poetry book and first printed work, Kabi Kahini was published. During this period, he also composed the poetry collection, Sandhya Sanjit 1882, which includes his famous poem, Nurjarer Swapnabanga The Awakening of the Waterfall. Youth, 1878 to 1901. In 1878, Rabindranath Tagore traveled to England with the aim of studying law. Initially, he enrolled at a public school in Brighton. In 1879, he began studying law at University College London. However, due to his attraction toward literary pursuits, he could not complete his legal education. During his stay in England, Tagore became acquainted with the works of Shakespeare and other English writers. At that time, he read Religio Medici, Coriolanus, and Antony and Cleopatra with special attention. Tagore shared his experiences of living in England through letters published in the Bharati magazine, where his elder brother Rabindranath Tagore added editorial commentary. These letters were later compiled and published as a book titled Europe Prabhasir Patra, Letters from a Traveler to Europe, in 1881. It was Rabindranath's first prose book, and notably, the first written in colloquial Bengali. Ultimately, after spending about 1.5 years in England, he returned to India in 1880 without earning a degree and without completing his legal studies. On December 9, 1883, 24th Agrahayan, 1290 in the Bengali calendar, Rabindranath married Bhavadarini, the daughter of Beni Mudub Ray Chowdhury, a subordinate employee of the Tagore household. After marriage, she was renamed Mrinalini Devi, 1873 to 1902. Together, Rabindranath and Mrinalini had 5 children, Madhuralata, 1886 to 1918, Rabindranath, 1888 to 1961, Renuka, 1891 to 1903, Mira, also known as Atasi, 1894 to 1969, and Shamindranath, 1896 to 1907. Sadly, Renuka and Shamindranath passed away at a young age. Starting in 1891, at his father's instruction, Rabindranath began managing the family's estates in Nadia, present-day Kushtia district of Bangladesh, Pabna, Rajshahi, and Orissa. He spent a significant amount of time at the Kuthabari estate house in Shaleda, Kushtia. As a zamindar, landlord, Rabindranath used to travel in a luxurious houseboat named Padma to collect rent and interact with the tenants, who often organized feasts in his honor. In 1890, Rabindranath's famous poetry collection Manasi was published. Between the ages of 20 and 30, he published several other notable poetry and song collections, including Prabhat Sangeet, Sheshav Sangeet, Rabikaya, and Kari O Kamal. From 1891 to 1895, many of his finest writings were published in the magazine Sadhana, which he edited himself. This phase of his literary career is thus known as the Sadhana period. Nearly half of the first 84 stories of his famous short story collection Galpagacha were written during this period. In these short stories, he painted an emotional and satirical portrait of rural Bengali life. Thanks you for watching the video. Subscribe to the channel to get the next video.